Hey guys, Delise Smith here, Triple Diamond Leader with It Works Global, and I get to do this video on believing in yourself and deciding that you are worth it and you can make this business happen for you. So, first and foremost, I kind of want to talk about that self-belief comes from inside of us. It comes from deep down inside, and sometimes it's really, really hard. We have things coming at us. We have people saying negative things, or, like bad things happening to us, and we let that get to us, or someone commenting on our Facebook, or someone unfriending us, or all these things, and we feel like that makes us not good enough. But the funny thing is that comes from inside of us. We get to decide if we believe in ourselves. We get to decide if we're good enough. And to me, having full control is awesome. We all join this business to have control of our time, to have control of our finances. So why not take control of our self-development and ourselves and believing in ourselves? Like, that's one thing I think that gets pushed aside in this business. We're like, oh, I want to make money, but what about being a better person? What about understanding that you are worth it? We don't do that very often, We don't sit there and sit down and think really all the great things we have to offer to this world, and all the great things we have to offer to our friends and family, and all the things we have to offer in general to our business. So, my biggest tip for self-development would be buy some books. Really invest in self-development books. I love, love, love the book You Are a Badass. That is my favorite book so far. On audio, it's amazing because he's pretty much telling you, you are worth this and you better decide it right now. And I really love that book. Another one was The Magic of Thinking Big. Ashley Sinclair, I watched a video on her and she suggested it, and it was amazing. Another one I really, really liked was The Power of Influence, because it wasn't about network marketing. It wasn't about oh, dream big. It was honestly teaching you how to influence people, and influencing people is one of the reasons why I'm in this business. I want to influence people to have the life that they want to live. I want to influence my children to live the dream life that we tell them they can have when they're kids. So that was another really good one. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. So nitty gritty is you need to decide that you are in this business. You need to decide that you are worth it. However it is you do that, you need to do that. When you decide that you are worth it, and when you decide that you are in this business because you are worth it and you deserve this, it will entirely change your entire life, your entire vision, and your business. I know that sounds so cliche. Yeah, it's going to change my life. I get it. But I'm here to tell you that I've done it. I've been there. I did a 10-week push starting January after conference, and I went to conference thinking it was going to be a fun vacation, you guys. That's where my mindset was. And guess where I was? I was a distributor then. And I was a distributor for 8 months then. So I sat in conference and I didn't understand the power of deciding I was in until Mark Pentecost announced the double good bonus. And I was like, you know what, Delise? Why not you? Why? We can list all the reasons why we don't think we're good enough, or we can really focus on the reasons why we know we're good enough and run with it. And that is what I decided to do. So I decided that I was worth it and I was in this business and I was going to push my hardest for 10 weeks. Was it hard? Absolutely. Did I call Andrea sometimes at night bawling because I was so tired from working my full-time job and taking care of my kids and helping at the restaurant that I own with my family? Absolutely, I was tired. Absolutely, there was times I wanted to quit. Absolutely. But I called Andrea, or I text her, or I messaged her, and I was like, Andrea, I just don't know that I can do this. And she said, Delise, you're in this, right? Yes, I am. Okay, then you're in. You've got this, okay? So you need to find someone that you can message or you can call when you're excited, when you're down, when you're sad, when you're mad. You need to find that person that has goals like you guys. We are who we hang out with. If you are hanging out with people that are telling you, oh, you're fat, or you're not good enough, or you feel that way around those people, get out. Find someone that will say to you, oh my gosh, I want to be like you. I want to have the life you have. I love that you are so passionate about your products. I love that you're passionate about life. I love that you're dreaming of going on a dream vacation, you guys. So, that's what I did. And that 10-week push, when I decided I was in, I went from distributor to Double Diamond in 10 weeks. And it took me deciding I was in this business, you guys. I was in, and that's what it took. So I really want you to think about ways you can develop yourself. At a conference me and Andrea went to in Vegas a few weeks ago, there was a lady that was a pageant queen, and she says that every morning, it sounds cheesy, but she stands up and she looks in the mirror and says, how can my day be any better than this? How can my life be any better than this? Yeah, my kid threw up on the floor. Yeah, I have 1,000 things of laundry to do. Yeah, but you know what she says? She goes, yeah, my kid threw up on the floor, but guess what? I have a kid. Yeah, I have 1,000 things of laundry to do, but guess what? I own my own time, so it's fine. So I really suggest that you guys find ways to value yourself and read books to value yourself, because every single person in this world is worth it, and every single person in this world contributes. Good or bad, you contribute. So you can decide to contribute and be in love with life. You can decide to contribute and work a 9-to-5 job and be making it day to day, fighting with your spouse about money. Or you can decide that you are worth this right now and drop, every time you catch yourself saying something negative, slap your hand, whatever it takes. But you decide right now that you are worth this business and that you are worth being part of this. So that's all I have for you guys, and I hope it helped a ton. And I hope you guys have a great training.